So here we have the Sideshow Gambit figure. I did miss out on the So Toys Gambit figure because I wasn't really in the mood to collect X-Men, but now I've changed my mind and I've thought better of myself, so decided here we go. So I got the I got one of their figures, and I got Gambit from So Toys. Not So Toys, I just said I didn't. I got Gambit from Sideshow here. You can see the box is a brisk blue, or not blue, pink. I don't know what's going on with me. I don't know colors. So the box is kind of boring. I love the back though. I love the classic looking Gambit. I think this is great, but what I really, really love is, let me break it open for you. Hold on, I gotta get some stuff out here. I love the inside of the box. So like, I love this side. It's got that comic art. This, I mean, all of it. You see the fantastic comic art. I think it looks great. The fact that it's even inside, this is genius. I think it's genius to have a comic style X-Men character have comic art like that on the box. This is probably one of my favorite inside of the box designs. But with that out of the way, let's get this box out of here and take a look at the actual figure himself, shall we? And see if it is worthwhile. I'm sorry if you can hear the rain. It is raining a lot right now, and it's just not something I can't control the weather, but I sure can cry. So here's Gambit all done up nicely. And I'm not a huge fan of Sideshow figures usually, but this one has managed to impress me almost the whole time. There's just, there's something about it. I don't know what it is, but this Gambit figure is impressive. Sideshow nailed it with this one. And their other X-Men figures look kind of mediocre, but this one specifically, it's like they decided that all of their effort was going to go into this one. And we'll talk about more of that when we get there in 1 second. But just take a second to appreciate, again, I don't know how the So Toys to compare it to, but just take a second to appreciate how nice all of this looks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that was 5 seconds, but still, it is a nice looking guy. But he's probably getting dizzy, so we should probably stop him from spinning and take a closer look. Get in his personal space bubble and take a closer look at everything that this guy is doing right and everything he might be doing wrong. See you there in 1 second. So before we invade his personal space, let's talk about accessories, because this guy does have some very nice ones. Wow, is this metal? So he comes with this nice little javelin. It's bendy. Pretty sure it might be metal. I'm not 100%. He comes with a couple cards. One here. He comes with 4 more, which are still in there. He comes with this nice little effect on a card. Let's see if I can get that. It's a nice card effect. He also comes, which the So Toys doesn't have. It has like this weird swirly thing, which I'm not a big fan of. It also has this, which you put the cards in, plug it into his fingers, so it makes it look like he's throwing them. And you can just slot the cards in here. I think the So, again with the So one, you can't actually slot them in. It's just like a static piece. But it just, I mean, the accessories are great. He does also have a second thing of hair, which should just go on there. It doesn't sit quite right though. And I actually do prefer the other hair. I thought I wouldn't prefer this hair, but I actually do prefer the other hair. But what I have to applaud Sideshow for is the insane amount of hands he comes with. I mean, it's like it's a charcuterie board of hands, and they all have their own wrist pegs. Sideshow going the extra mile to give every hand a wrist peg is crazy to me. I'm pretty sure the wrist pegs still come out too, which is more impressive. Hot Toys gives you 4 if you're lucky. Sideshow gives you 1,000, and you got your regular hands, and you got your translucent, like when he's using his powers hands. and they all look really good. The painting with Sideshow could definitely use some work, but other than that, it's not too bad. So just so we can get a good look at everything, let's put the other better hair back on and get a closer look at him himself. So, for starters, hold on. My camera stand likes to slide. All right, we need more light. Hold on, we're going in. We're going in close and we're getting in there. So the painting, like I said, isn't that great on the Sideshow figures themselves. From a distance, he looks great though. He does have a like a spandex suit underneath, so he's got quite a range of motion. The trench coat, it's nice. It's a lot better than, say, I don't know, Sosa's whatchamacallit, Paranormal Detective, the Constantine. This one holds together a lot better. And you can see it's quite nice. The purple undersuit looks pretty good, actually. It's a pretty solid piece. I'm not worried about that breaking anytime soon. Going back up to the head real quick. You can see all the way around. It looks quite nice. You can see ear cutouts. I guess we're losing a head, so we gotta get there quickly. But he looks pretty good overall. I'm shocked because I'm, again, not a huge fan of Sideshow figures. Neither is most people. Bringing it down, you can just see trench coat all the way. You can see it's pretty generic trench coat. Honestly, he makes the trench coat work better than a lot of other things do. You can see the pants here. Again, this spandex like legging material. It's got these purple squares on the sides. Bringing the figure up, you can see these nice boots. They are some nice boots. And they managed to slide a split cut. Hot Toys would never do that. And if you look inside the trench coat itself, you can see that there's this beautiful design on the inside, which actually shocked me the first time I saw it, because it looks really good. And I think it goes all the way. It does go all the way up. But it's shocking how well this. I don't know if it comes off. I don't know if you want it to come off, but if you did, you can see that there is design on the inside. I think it would look weird without it though. I haven't done these in a while, so I have to get used to it again. But yeah, he does look very good. With that out of the way, that's not the shot you want. That's the money, baby. With that, let's bring out somebody to compare him to. I have only got one other X-Men figure, so we'll bring them out right now. So here you can see Gambit compared to the So-So Toys, what was it, Anne-Marie, the Rogue figure that they have. And he is obviously a bit taller than her. The stands are about the same height. I think they look great together. You know, they look very cute together. I do really like this one. I originally wasn't going to get this one, but I got this one because I knew I was getting this one. And now I'm just going to keep going. I want to see So-So Toys' Magneto before I make any decisions. I know that I'm going to go with that Hano Toys Wolverine now that that's out, so I don't have to worry about that one. But here's the start of my classic X-Men collection. Let me know if you got this guy or the So-So Toys guy or both. But yes, they look very good together. But let's see how good he looks busting a pose, shall we then? So let's start by posing him. He's got his normal life-ending 360, like Woody talking to Sid. His head goes... He's been lobotomized. His head goes up and down that far. He's got no ab crunch or back crunch. His arm goes up that far. Shockingly enough for a trench coat. Some nice spin to it. Pretty solid elbow turn. Obviously, same on the other side. His leg goes up that far. These pants doesn't go back at all, but these pants allow for some real range of motion. And then obviously, like I said, split cut boot, so you don't have to worry about that. So he's got some pretty good posability. Shockingly enough, in a trench coat, he poses pretty nicely. Honestly, if Sideshow decides to do that Harrison Ford from Blade Runner, if they make a trench coat like this, I'd probably be very happy. Moving on. How about let's get to the end of the video, shall we? As much as I know you love talking to me, we do need to end things at some point. I'll see you there. Honestly, it's shocking how much I like a Sideshow figure. This might be one of my favorite figures I have this year. There's something about just being able to... He's got a lot of range to do a lot of different things, you know, with different accessories. So it's weird that this guy's going to end up being one of my favorites this year. Especially because there's been some bangers, but I don't know. Something about just everything that this guy does. He does it pretty right. I mean, he's even got a slight, subtle smirk. Hot Toys is horrified of those, but this guy has it. And he wears it really well. Again, he's a Sideshow figure, so he's not perfect, but I'm really happy with him. I got him for like $100. Sideshow had him on sale. I had my discount points, so it was like perfect. Obviously, my biggest gripe is the other hair. It just doesn't sit right. This hair also, it just looks a lot better. I think the magnet also might be busted on my other hair, but either way, I'm not going to use it. This guy looks great like this. I mean, look at that pose. That's beautiful, man. I'm very happy. I'm very happy that I have him. So, end of the video. Let me know. Did you get this guy? Did you get the So-So Toys guy? Did you get neither? Are you collecting classic X-Men? Are you just a big Gambit fan? I know some pretty big Gambit fans in my life. And you know, if you're a big X-Men fan and you're collecting classic X-Men, which one are you getting? Are you getting So-So? Are you getting Present? Are you collecting Sideshow? Are you doing a weird mix of all of them? I know I'm probably doing a weird mix of all of them at this point. And with all that said, if you like this video, please subscribe, because I love making videos for you guys. Please check out my second channel if you're a Transformers fan as well. I now have TF Metro Mania that I'm slowly working on getting some videos out for. It's taking me a little bit because it's actually harder to make Transformers videos than Hot Toys videos, fun fact for you. But feel free to check out TF Metro Mania if you're a Transformers fan as well. Like this video if you enjoyed it as well, so that more people can see it. And again, like I said, if we get to 1,000 subscribers, Fleeca Bank is getting robbed. Those are the rules. And obviously, you guys, whoever wants to help me can help me. 1,000 subscribers, I'm gonna get a gaggle of goons, and we're gonna go rob Fleeca Bank. Those are the rules. So if you get people to subscribe, it's one subscriber closer to Fleeca Bank job. And with that out of the way, I did forget BB9E this video, but I have been quite busy. And honestly, it feels a little less crowded. As much as I'd hate saying it, I've been me, and you've been you, and BB9E is very upset that I've just excluded him. I will see you in the next video where I've got the other X-Men figure to talk about. See you there.